Welcome to the Never Yield podcast. Today is Friday, October the 10th, and it is game day eve. As tomorrow, the Hogs and the Vols kick off at 3:15 in Neyland Stadium. The Vols are currently sitting at 12.5-point favorites with a total of 68. On today's show, we'll break down the keys to victory for the Hogs, see if they can pull the upset. We'll give our hot seats, our shout outs, our best bets, and talk about any news throughout the week. Andrew, how are the vibes, brother?
Yeah, been a busy week for me. Wife is out of town on a business trip, so it's me and two kids. We are surviving, probably not thriving, but
Daddy daycare is open.
it is. It's mom comes home tonight, so we are excited. I am. I don't know about the kids,
Yeah.
but I am. They probably are too.
Yeah, yeah, the grind is real, man. The grind is real. We don't know how much superpowers mommy has, so she's not home, huh?
Oh, dude. Yeah, for sure. Missing her more than ever. And probably not for
Yeah,
the reasons that she wants me to, but you're missed.
that's right. Uh, well, for the first time since probably the Ole Miss game, I'm excited to watch the Hogs play. So
Yeah.
got a little pep in my step. I mean, what are we expecting? What are we expecting to see as they walk into 100,000 Vol fans tomorrow?
Yeah, you use the word excited. I don't know if that is the word that I would use, but no, it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, after a bye week, you want to see anytime there's a bye week, normally you're amped to have another game. This one obviously has a little more ramifications to it with Bobby taking over and a coaching change and having the bye week to implement all those changes. We've heard some of the players say that it's practice is a lot quicker, and that they're getting a lot more in a shorter amount of time. And so, yeah, we'll see. I don't know what my expectations are, but basically just want to see us play with a little more heart, a little more pride wearing that hog on the helmet. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
same, man. I just want to see a spark. I want to see,
A
a
little Chad
different,
Morris word there.
a little, take, cut it. Uh, no, but I just want to see him play with, like you said, some passion, just
Yeah.
a renewed energy.
Hmm.
Almost like it's a second chance at a season. I want to see him get back to the basics, which was what Bobby's been preaching, especially on defense. He keeps talking about getting in a good stance, like
Yeah.
something so simple. Like
Hmm.
I put everything in a basketball term, but like if you're not in a good defensive stance, it don't matter what you do on defense, you're gonna get beat.
Right.
Like the first key is to being in a good stance,
Hmm.
having your eyes where they're supposed to be. And
Yep.
so just seeing them, getting them lined up right. They talked about tackling. They tackled more this week in practice than they have all season, is what
Hmm.
Caleb Wooden said.
Yep.
Pursuing the ball, just want to see the basics, which is, when you hear a player talk like that, it's kind of, I don't know, it kind of bugs me a little bit that they're talking about, yeah, we've been working on tackling a lot more. I mean, after game one or two, you would think, hey, as a staff, you're saying, we struggle
Hmm.
tackling. Let's go tackle.
Yep.
As a basketball coach, if we struggled making layups, guess what we did? We
Right.
shot layups.
Yep.
I mean, if we struggled making good passes, we went back to the basics and worked on
Hmm.
passing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just kind of mind boggling to me that they got a player saying that, hey, yeah, we've been working on tackling a lot more than before.
Hmm.
That's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I just want to see if it makes a difference.
Hmm.
See if them doing that stuff actually does make a difference, or if they're still checked out or
Yeah.
um not very good even. I
Hmm.
mean, we still have what we have player wise, but I don't know. Just see that attention to detail a little more in tune.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, let's find out if the team that lost on a fumble at Ole Miss, can that team show up and compete at Neyland Stadium, or has this team, kind of thrown in the towel already? That's what we we'd like to see and see, hopefully that we're at least competing because you've done it once. Was Ole Miss playing down to us, or were we playing up to Ole Miss, or kind of how did that go, or do we put up another Notre Dame performance? Is that the real
Mhm.
team? We don't know. So you'd like to
Yeah.
think that we can show a little something. I do think our offensive line's improved from last year. I do think Taylor Green is also much improved. I think he is a top 5 quarterback probably in the SEC, and so let's go prove it. I'm not saying let's win or anything, but, let's just see some improvement. I mean, defense is obviously where we need to see the most improvement.
Yeah.
You're facing the number 1 offense in the country or the conference, either both.
Country. Yeah,
Yeah,
both.
so
Yeah.
yeah, let's go out there and yeah, play with some passion. Let's get to the ball. I heard something on the radio earlier, it was either today or yesterday that in practice that they have to whoever makes the tackle that the players have to go and like tap
Yeah.
that player's
Tap the
helmet.
helmet.
So and
Yep.
it's just ingraining in them like to go to the ball. So like you're
Yep.
ending the play at where the ball was instead of 30 yards away from the play. So
Mhm.
those are things that should be
They
at
matter.
the
No, they matter
yeah
100%.
yeah
I mean, it may sound stupid, but when I was coaching, we used to do stupid stuff to try to emphasize certain things.
yeah
Like we there I had one team specifically that would not communicate well, especially at the start of practice. They just wouldn't
hmm
talk. And so every day I'd make them go tell 10 objects in the arena that, hey, we're gonna have a good practice today. So they'd be like talking to a brick wall, or they go
hmm
talk to a broom, or
yeah
whatever, just trying to emphasize, hey, we're gonna talk. Like
hmm
go build some kind of positive energy, go talk to something, and
yeah
then that'll carry over into practice. Like stupid stuff like that. But it's about what you emphasize. And so yeah, I'm the same way. I just want to see, we don't know what team's going to show up, but you know, I will probably have a wager on the Razorbacks in the first quarter or first half, to keep it close.
hmm
Um, maybe have the lead or something at halftime or in the first quarter. I mean, I would be surprised if they didn't come out if Bobby doesn't have them ready to play that
hmm
first.
yeah
Eventually, I think talent's going to take over, you know.
hmm
But I think the first quarter, first half, I'd be surprised if we didn't throw a really good punch and maybe even walk into the locker room with a lead at
yeah
halftime.
yeah
And you think we've owned Tennessee. We beat them 4 in
right
a row. We
yeah
beat them 4 in a row. George Bush was the president last time they beat us. So,
okay
hey,
yeah
I mean, who's your daddy, Tennessee?
I don't want to put that out in the ether just yet, but no, we've had some success against Tennessee, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm not holding out a ton of hope for this week, but just
Yeah,
show me something this week and something to build on before we have a 3-game home stretch. So
yeah. We'll get into our predictions here at the end of the podcast and what we want to see. Hot seats and shout outs. I've got 2 hot seats. So the first hot seat for me is Bill Belichick. Boy,
that was going to be
the
one of mine.
day
I can chime in on this. Yeah,
yeah, days of our live soap opera at North Carolina just gets worse and worse.
yeah,
Coaches suspended, players now getting investigated for whatever, some kind of something with tickets, and the rumors are coming out that he's trying to negotiate a buyout. But then, like
hmm
5 minutes ago, North Carolina put out a tweet that Bill Belichick saying he's all in, and
hmm
so they've canceled the Hard Knock show. The whole Drake May thing is really weird. Like they're posting clips of all their NFL guys scoring touchdowns
hmm
on the North Carolina, except for Drake May, because he plays for the Patriots.
oh,
And Bill's got that beef with the Patriots. And
okay,
so just the weird stuff like that, man.
yeah,
It's a mess. Now I'm getting sick and tired of hearing people say, that's what we're gonna get if we hire Gruden. Like they immediately go to that. Like
yeah,
that's what you get when you hire former NFL coaches.
hmm
That's like saying we can't hire Rhett Lashlee because he coached at SMU, because Chad
right,
Morris coached at SMU. I mean, it's
right, yeah,
stupid. But
yeah.
but yeah, oh Billy, he's a little more than he bargained for, it looks like.
Yeah, it's just felt like overwhelming for him even. And then, the lure of bringing him was that he was this, huge name, six-time Super Bowl winning coach, and it feels like the his aura is kinda like the problem at North Carolina right now. Like, he brings the 20 however old she is, girlfriend. Yeah,
Jordan, yeah.
and so it's just been, yeah, like you said, it's just been like a soap opera the whole time and just hasn't seemed, other than that first drive of the first game, it just
Mhm,
hasn't felt like
yeah,
it's worked or clicked, and it just
and
looks weird. Like, just seeing him
it
in
does.
Carolina blue on the sideline and wearing
Yeah,
Jordans, it looks weird.
yeah, I don't know what she does, like, I don't know if she has a title. I mean, I know she's calling a lot of shots, I know that, but, like, she turned down Dancing with the Stars because she had to do her job at North Carolina or whatever. Like, I don't know what she's doing, but I think she's the boss. I
Just
think
gotta
she's
keep the
running the
vibes
show.
high. Gotta keep the
Yeah.
vibes high.
She's gotta be
That's
strutting
her.
around the field right now, yeah,
Yeah.
trying to get some fans in the seats.
Yeah. I don't know.
I got one more, my second hot seat is NFL. So, the NFL has fined Jerry Jones $250,000 for flipping off some fans from his box at the Jets stadium. I don't know if you've heard about this. Um,
I vaguely heard about it, but I haven't read the story.
yeah, well, apparently the Dallas had just scored a touchdown, and he was like talking to some Cowboy fans from his box or pointing at him, and then he just randomly flipped the bird to a couple Jets fans. And the NFL's fined him $250,000. And Jerry said today, he said, "Yeah, that was unfortunate. There was a swarm of Cowboy fans out front. It was right after we made our last touchdown. I put up the wrong show of hand. I meant to put a thumbs up." So apparently it's an honest mistake. The NFL doesn't. I mean, yeah, it was an honest
I don't know.
mistake
Yeah.
according
Honest
to
mistake.
Jerry.
Honest mistake.
Dude,
Yeah.
Jerry Jones just lives in a different world. I love
He
it.
does. He
I
does.
love it. The
Yeah.
rules don't apply.
No. No, not at all. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I would. Jerry does what Jerry's gonna Jerry.
Right, that's 250,000 he could have put towards a good running back for us,
Ugh,
or a new coach.
no joke. No joke. We would gladly take that at U of A.
Yeah.
All right, I've got a couple hot seats. First one, it's the same as my last one, except for a different reason. I'm putting Bad Bunny on the hot seat. Uh, he hosted
Again?
S. Oh, he hosted SNL Saturday and told America that we have to learn Spanish if we want to understand the halftime show.
Really?
And he said a couple other comments too, but like 50 Cent chimed in, like defending America. He's like, "Hey, know your audience, bro. Like you gotta like the Super Bowl and music is about like entertainment." He's like, "We shouldn't have to go read Rosetta Stone to enjoy the Super Bowl." So yeah, Bad Bunny at SNL says that we got 4 months to learn Spanish because
Mm.
he's not doing English at the Super Bowl.
Dude,
So,
as stupid as that is, what the hell is Roger Goodell doing? Like,
dude, there's been so many people come out against this that I'm like, pull a Cracker Barrel and fix this thing. Like, just go back to, give us again, Metallica from the Bay Area. I've heard a ton of people clamor for that one. They're like on one of their last like tours, I guess. I'm not a huge Metallica guy, but just the fact that they're from the Bay Area, you could understand what they're saying. You're going to appeal to a lot of the fans, even the generation before us.
yeah.
And so
They
I
don't
just,
care. Dude, they could have done Lil Wayne last year in New Orleans. Like, if you don't do
true,
Lil Wayne in New Orleans,
true.
and you like, it's not like they did a country, like they did another rapper instead of Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insane in New Orleans to do that.
Yeah. I don't understand it. Again, he's just international Goodell at it again, trying to be a international agent out there, trying to do whatever. But yeah, yeah. I hope. And I've seen some artists say that maybe try to do another halftime show, like put on another show that people could go watch instead of like during halftime and not tune in to the halftime show. So I was like, you know what?
I'm down.
Do do it, artists. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to watch something I can't understand. So anyway,
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm putting Bad Bunny on the it's like he's doubling down on the backlash. And
Oh yeah,
so
for sure, for
yeah,
sure.
so anyway, yeah, not a fan. My second hot seat is Mr. Mark Sanchez. Mr.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Mr.
It's a good.
Mr. Butt Fumble himself has in one of the weirdest headlines that I ever have ever gotten. I think I was at church Sunday morning and got like a I have like a Apple Watch that'll send me notifications and stuff. It was like Mark Sanchez stabbed
Yeah, I was like,
and
oh
taken to the
no,
hospital. I was like,
that's
dang, what
terrible.
happened?
Yeah.
Then I see Mark Sanchez arrested and prosecuted on charges, or not prosecuted, but brought in on charges at the hospital for like beating the crap out of like an
Hmm.
Uber driver or a DoorDash driver or something. And the pictures are pretty rough of the guy that he basically beat to a pulp. Um, and so says what is going on? But
Yeah,
yeah,
dude,
just
that caught me off guard. I was
yeah,
like, when I saw he was stabbed, I was like, dude, that's terrible. Then I
yeah,
heard what happened. I was like, what the hell is he doing?
yeah,
I mean, alcohol. I mean, he got
yeah,
drunk and
yeah.
stupid.
But I mean, he was still employed by Fox, right? I mean, like they
Oh
or
yeah,
was yeah. So he was
that's
a
what he was doing. He was in
yeah,
Indianapolis to call the
yeah.
game on Sunday. Yeah,
Wild,
not anymore.
wild. Yeah.
Hmm.
Formerly employed Mark Sanchez. You're on the hot
Yeah.
seat.
I've got one shout out. My shout out is at the time of filming this, we have 49 straight days of football,
That was
college or
mine too.
NFL
That was
football.
mine too. So we
For
share our
real.
one day we'll get with each other beforehand and talk about this. But
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is awesome. Go for it.
No, that's big time, dude. Like it, especially when baseball gets over and there's literally nothing on during the
Mhm.
week. I mean, I guess you could flip on the WNBA championship game, right? I mean,
Yeah,
kidding.
I got that was another
Do,
notification I got was that I don't even remember what team, but it was like so and so looks to take a commanding 3-0 lead tonight. And I was like, I didn't even know the playoffs
do
were
you know?
happening.
Do you know the one or two of the teams in the championship?
No, I don't. I can't
Yeah.
remember the notification I got either today or yesterday that said so and so looking to. I know there's a team called the Sparks, I think, and the Mercury,
Hmm.
and
I don't
yep,
remember. I know Las Vegas is in the finals just because all my gambling people that I follow on Twitter,
hmm
some of them bet on it, and it's always Las Vegas. I think they're the Aces, taking the Aces or whatever. I don't know who they're playing, but yeah,
oh,
big WNBA podcast. We're here.
Indiana
Yeah.
Fever. I know that one because of Caitlin Clark.
Oh, Caitlin Clark. Yeah,
Yep,
of course.
yep. And there's a team in
But
Chicago, and there's some other teams.
so we'll do that in the summer. We'll see who can name the most WNBA
Yeah,
teams.
that would be a
Um,
good that would be a good list.
but
I
yeah,
think I just named all 4 or 3.5 that I know.
yeah. 49 days of football. So once again, you in the middle of the week, man, nothing on. I love watching some action. I love some
Oh yeah,
Wednesday night action, man.
yeah,
And so something to gamble on every night, 7 days a week. Oh brother.
yeah. Give me some Wednesday night Kent State versus
Bowling Green.
Bowling Green, yeah.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, so that was yours too, I'm sorry. Hey, that just means great minds think alike.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Alright, we will go on to our best bets. Alright, in truly embarrassing fashion, I'm 10-20 in my,
From our in-house gambling expert.
in our locks. Like, I'm not gonna make excuses, but I'm gonna make some excuses for a minute.
It's the ref's fault.
It's all the refs. No, man, it's just we usually film it on Wednesday. We
Mhm.
usually film this pod on Wednesday,
Yeah.
and lines don't even come out till Monday, and I usually haven't even looked at them. But when we film the pod. I
Mhm.
usually do all my stuff, like, on Friday, and so I just kinda, like, try to find 4 or 5 that look appealing. Most of the time, I don't even bet what I put on here. Um, but this week, just mark it down. This is gonna be a good week.
Okay.
I like my picks this week.
Alright.
Um, but yeah, so my first one, we're on the same page. We're both taking South Florida. I actually had them at -1, and then you had them at +1. So I just put
Mhm.
us both at a pick. I checked it a little bit later, and it was a pick. So
Okay.
man, I just think they're going to North Texas, and I mean I know North Texas is undefeated, but
Mhm.
they ain't played nobody. You know,
Yeah.
South Florida's played Miami and
Battle tested.
Florida and Boise. They're battle tested. And so, I don't know, I don't know if it'll be that close. I may do, like, an alt spread for South Florida to win by 7 or something and try
Yeah.
to really make some cash. Bama -3. I just I need Eli to lose so he can come to Arkansas. So, I'm just gonna bet. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna roll with the tide.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's gonna be how it goes the rest of the way. Is like the coaches we want them to do like good enough that we still want them, but bad enough that they'll leave. Like
that's right,
so,
that's right.
yeah.
Yeah. But no, I don't know. I think Alabama's got it rolling right now. Now, they have to play at 11 a.m. on the road in Missouri.
Mhm.
That's kinda scary, but I don't know. I think Missouri is also not battle tested, and Alabama is very battle tested.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll take the Hoosiers, my boy, my second pick, my other coaching pick, Kurt Cignetti. They are on the road at Oregon. Um, he's just a dog, man. I just love it. I love Cignetti. I saw a highlight of him today, like his 15 most clipped sayings or whatever,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna play it on one of the next pods, dude. He's such a bad dude. He's so cocky. And so,
Yeah.
anyways, um, I don't know if they can go into Oregon and win, but they can go in there and lose by a touchdown, I think. Taking the under in South Carolina and LSU. I think LSU's defense is just really, really good, and their offense is not. And Nussmeier's obviously not healthy or something. So I'm gonna take the under in that one. And then I'm taking the over in Michigan and Southern Cal. I just think Southern Cal is really soft, usually on defense. And I think Michigan and Southern Cal, I think they'll both put up points. And there's been a little bit of a beef going on there between the coaches. So I don't
Okay.
know if you saw Sharon Moore said apparently it's a sellout at USC at the
Okay.
Coliseum. They don't have a ton of sellouts. And
Mhm.
Sharon's like, yeah, Michigan's coming to town, so it's a sellout. And then they asked Lincoln Riley about it, and he's like, I don't give a damn what he says. Like, talk about it. So I love some coaching beef, so I'm gonna look for a lot of points. So
Yeah.
I know I'm 10-20 on the year in these specific picks, but I'm telling you right now, if there's ever a week to get behind me, listeners of the pod, this is a week.
Yep. Alright. We'll take your word for it. We'll take you at your word. Um, yeah, so first game I got my guy, my number 1, Alex
Number one,
Golish. I've got him winning outright at North Texas, who's another coaching candidate out there, that some people have thrown around, not a lot, but some. I've got OU, laying a point and a half in the Red River rivalry
with a
shootout.
backup quarterback.
I wanna say shootout, yeah. So, Texas just hadn't looked that good. OU's or Texas's offense hasn't looked very good. OU's defense has looked very good. I think I think they can get enough to get a field goal win. Wake Forest is laying 2.5 at Oregon State. Oregon State's terrible. I don't know much about Wake, but surely they can win by a
You
field
know
goal.
Oregon State's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I do know that. So give me Wake Forest and the points. TCU, you got them at laying 4.5. I got them at 1.5 at Kansas
Oh,
State.
my bad. I may have forgot to change the,
Which I
that may
liked
be
it a
on me.
lot better at 1.5. So
Yeah,
that's what I'm
I'll give you the 1.5.
okay.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. That's what I got it at. That's what I put my nickel
Yeah.
on
My bad, I
earlier
missed it.
today. So uh yeah, give me TCU laying a 1.5 at Kansas State. And then I've got Georgia laying 3.5 at Auburn. I don't know. The line scares me because I feel like Auburn is not very good, and I feel like Georgia's Georgia. So it scares me that it's that low, but I just I have confidence that Georgia can get it done, and scares me again that we may have another job opening in the SEC and one that would
Mhm.
would be considered a notch above us. So I'll probably be pulling for Auburn weirdly in that game, but I'm picking Georgia to get the 3.5.
It it was, just going back to your TCU pick, in the Big 12, I saw that Texas Tech, I think, put a tweet out of the rest of their schedule, and it was like,
Mhm.
"The grind starts now," and it was like, I'm pre we would be 7-0 in that schedule because it was like Houston, Kansas, Oklahoma State,
Mhm.
whoever, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Dude, West Virginia." I was like, "The grind starts now. You have one ranked team on this list. What are we doing?"
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
I saw something somebody posted, it was like, "Dude, Sam Pittman would have got a 7-year extension with this schedule."
yeah, dude, it's
Uh,
crazy. It's
yeah.
crazy. Mm. Alright, so that is our locks, week 7 locks. Moving on to our straight college game day style
Straight up
pick'ems.
pick'ems. You're trying to pull away a little bit. You got 3 games on me, so I'll
Mhm.
give you that. We'll,
About halfway through.
yeah. Yeah. We'll make it up this week. Still not a lot of difference this week, but we got a few. We got a few. Uh, first early game matchup, you have Ohio State, number 1, going to number 17, Illinois. It's an early game. Ohio State laying 14.5, which I feel like is a pretty big spread. Who are you taking?
Man, I'd love for old Bert to go in there and upset the world, and it wouldn't completely shock me. If anybody could do it, it'd be Bielema. He does weird stuff like that, but,
Yeah,
no, not happening. Give me the
I could
Buckeyes.
see. Yeah, I'm taking the Buckeyes as well, but I think it might be one of those closer than the experts think. We had that 14-13 rainy game in Fayetteville against
Mhm.
Bama. I
Alabama.
think they were number 1 then. So
Cody Walker fumbled at the 1-yard line that game.
yes, yes.
Haven't
So
heard that name in a while, have you?
no, haven't. Um, but yeah, so I think they could keep it closer. This feels like one of those sneaky games where Ohio State's down in the third quarter, and everybody's like, "Oh, please, Ohio State lose," and then they pull it out somehow in the fourth quarter. I could see it being one of those type games. It's early, 11 o'clock kick in Illinois, so I think it might be they might could cover that 14.5, but yeah, give me the Buckeyes to win it outright. Next game, you got number 8 Alabama going to number 14 Missouri. We just talked about this one a little bit. Who you got?
Roll Tide. I, I take it all back, Kalen DeBoer. I was really trashing you early in the year, and you have proved me wrong. So I think Bama's a real deal. I think they're a national championship contender. So I'll take the Tide.
They've looked a lot better since Florida State. So I really wanted to. I mean, I didn't want to, but I really almost picked Missouri just because it's a sneaky time, 11 a.m. Catch them sleeping a little bit. Uh, but at the end of the day, I think Ryan Williams is balling out right now. Kalen got him going in the right direction. Simpson looks like a great quarterback at the moment. He's playing really good. So give me Alabama too. Our next one, we got number 15, Michigan. We talked a little bit about this one too, going out to the Coliseum in LA to take on USC. Who you taking in the outright pick 'em?
Taking the Wolverines, I think. Man, just it's like a broken record. Lincoln Riley losing to a more physical team, like his little finesse, pansy style of football he plays, and every time they have to go play anybody worth a dang in the trenches, and it just never works out well. I think Michigan will run the ball down their throat for 300 yards, and it'll be a high scoring game. I mean, but I think Lincoln Riley's a fraud.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a
He
big
fit,
Lincoln
he
fan.
fits in well with the California elites. That's
Yeah.
more of his style than what he was doing in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel the same way. Although I am taking the Trojans to knock off Michigan. Just a lot of up and down in Michigan. Like which game which game is the head coach coaching? It's the weirdest
Yeah,
suspension ever where you can just choose which games you don't want to coach. It's like, oh, we're going to Purdue this week. I won't coach.
yeah.
This is a suspension game. But just weird. The Big Ten is just a mess. You got coaches complaining about travel, and I'm like, y'all brought it on yourselves for doing this. So
Mhm.
anyway, I'm picking the Trojans to upset Michigan at home.
Yeah, I don't
So
think either of them are very good. I
yeah,
mean, honestly, OU spanked Michigan a few weeks
yeah,
ago.
yeah. Yes. Next up, we got number 10, Georgia, going to the Plains at Auburn. Georgia laying 3.5. Who you got?
Taking the dogs. Man, if they were any good at all, I would take
Mm-hmm.
them.
Yeah,
I just don't. I just can't. I feel like they're probably in about quit mode about like the Hogs were for
yeah,
for Pittman. If they were just any good at all, I would
yeah,
take them.
yeah.
And would they have like one rushing yard the last 3 quarters against A&M or something? Some crazy stat like
It was something
one first down
ridiculous.
or something. I don't remember what it was, but
Yeah,
yeah, give me the dogs.
yeah. I would do my best Pat McAfee. Who's that coming down the track? But I don't have a crowd behind me, so something
What do you think
Bulldogs.
about McAfee? Are you a McAfee fan?
I am actually. I do think
I
he
love
goes.
it. I
I think he
love
goes a
him.
little over the top sometimes, but yeah, I mean, for years, for a little bit, my dream job was to take Lee Corso's job, but the Lord didn't bless me with like enough punting skills to go punt for West Virginia, I guess. But yeah, so for years we wondered who was going to replace Lee Corso, and I think they did a pretty good job to appeal to a younger audience or
Mhm.
and I love the camaraderie between him and Nick Saban. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah. It's great.
fantastic.
It's great.
So
I love it.
I'm here for it. As much as I've dogged ESPN and their network of shows that they're putting out nowadays, College Game Day to me is still supreme to anything that I consume
Absolutely.
in the sports show form. So
Absolutely.
yeah, I'm here for Pat McAfee. I love Reese Davis, Kirk Herbstreit. I've come around on. I used to couldn't stand him back in the day, but now I've come around on him a little bit too. And Desmond Howard, he's just a staple there now. So I love the whole game days.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my
Yeah, every
my
one of them.
favorite.
I like everybody at the
Yeah,
table. I love everyone
yeah.
at the table. I think
I love.
Saban and McAfee feeding off each other is just
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Now I'd love for one of those guests to come to our sideline, but you know we can dream.
What's his number? What's his
We can
number?
dream. Yeah, that's right. All right, next up we got South Carolina heading to Death Valley. Take on the number 11 LSU Tigers. And LSU is laying 9.5. Who you got? You're taking South
The
Carolina. It's your
two
school, right? That's your favorite.
the
It's your
two
favorite coach.
biggest idiot coaches, fraud coaches, wimpy, whiniest losers in all of college football. I would rather be kicked in the gonads 100 times and have to cheer for either one of them as my coach. I wish I could. I wish it could be a draw.
Yep.
I'll take LSU though.
Yep.
Write it down. Write it down. Shane Beamer. We will come on the podcast on Tuesday, and after South Carolina loses, Shane Beamer will complain about the referee, either the referees, the weather, the hot dogs, or whatever else he's found to complain about. The camera angles, the his headset not working. He will complain about something stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I don't trust them to go into Death Valley and get a dub. So give me the Tigers to take down South Carolina. Next up, we got Arizona State, number 21 Sun Devils going out to Utah, where we will be next year. The Razorbacks. I'd love for us to be there too.
Maybe
Uh, Utah laying 6.5 at home against the
we
Sun
both took
Devils.
the dog. We
Who
both
you
took the
got?
dog. I'm gonna take Arizona State. Obviously he's not gonna come here, but there's a lot of Dillingham love from Razorback fans. They think he would be a
Yeah,
great bunch of people wanting Kenny Dillingham, and I think there's a 0.1% chance that he would come here. But
yeah,
I like Kenny. I think he does a good job, and I like some of his sound bites. Young, energetic, high energy guy. So
yeah,
I'll take the Sun Devils.
yeah. Uh, yeah. On that, I've heard. I think I heard Justin Moore on Morning Mayhem on the Buzz say that would be his top choice if he
Really?
could bring somebody in. I looked him up. I watched like a press conference back when we first announced that Pittman was no longer going to be here. So I looked him up, but he's a Arizona State alum. Like that's where he went to school.
Yeah,
So I was like, so
yeah.
he's not coming. But
Speaking of Pittman, did you list his house for 4 million? Are you the listing
he
agent
did
on that?
not. He did not. So I found out. I got my. So this was probably 8 9 months ago. I was getting my hair cut, and the I forget his name, the offensive line coach came
Eric
in. He was
Mateos.
yes, him. He was sitting in the barber chair next to me while I was getting my hair cut. And so I've been going to this barber for a long time. They know me. I've got a good camaraderie with them. And, I'm always chumming it up in the barber chair, making people laugh, giving them some energy, in the barber shop.
Mhm.
And so I'm making him laugh and like, we're talking it up and we're talking football and Razorbacks and he came over from Baylor. My mom's a Baylor alum, so I was kind of talking to him about that. And, uh, they hadn't bought a house yet, or they were like just about to buy a house. Or this is longer ago than 8 months, and it was like when he first got hired. And so he was like, when I got hired, he said the university told me that we're not political about a lot of things, but he's like, you need to use this real estate company.
Oh.
And I was like, well, that's good to know because I have gone to a couple press conferences trying to like slip a business card to, some coaches and stuff. But come to find out that there's a real estate company that's in a higher
Uh,
donor bracket than I am. So,
a handshake and agreement.
right. Yes. So I found out that I'm probably not going to get those listings. But yes, his house did hit the market, which was Mike Anderson's old house
You're correct.
that he moved into. But he's got it listed for about 1.5 million more than what he bought it for. So he'll make some money to take down to the track at Oaklawn, I guess.
Mm. Boy, the
But I'm
barbershops, man. that's where the gossip is.
It is. It's where you get. It's
Back
where you get the good intel.
back before I started doing it myself. I used to go to a place in Fayetteville. It was a great local spot, and it
Hmm.
was right down there downtown on the square.
Yeah.
And your boy Yurchek was in there 2 or 3 times when I was in there,
Gross.
and Kendall Browse was in there when I was in there,
Okay.
and I mean that's kind of where all the muss was. I never saw muss in there, but he had been there once or twice. They said, and so but yeah, dude, I used to get all the
I
gossip
wouldn't
when I would
go.
go
I
in there.
wouldn't. I wouldn't brag about saying that I got my haircut where Musk got his haircut. That was not a good haircut. But
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 yeah,
no, you can.
it's just three dudes, man,
Yeah.
couple hippies, and they were great. They were
Yeah.
great. And they had
Yeah.
all the inside info every time I went.
Yeah. No, that's where you get the juice, man, is at the barbershop.
That's right.
But no, I did not get to list Sam Pittman's house, though I am available to show it. So if anybody wants Sam Pittman and Mike Anderson's old digs, two failed coaches here, you could live in their house and I will show it to you and sell it for you.
Now, let me pull a quick 4 million out of my closet real quick.
Yeah. I mean, we're come come December, the pot will be well.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, we can be neighbors. Anyway.
Well surpassed that.
Yeah. We still need 100 subscribers. So next game up, we got number 7, Indiana. You're fighting Kurt Signetti's going out
Right.
to Oregon to take on the number 3 Ducks. Oregon laying 7.5 at home. Put your money where your mouth is. Who you got?
Well, about 10 minutes ago, I said that I picked them to cover. I didn't know if they'd win. I changed my mind. Pick them to win. I
All
think the
right.
Hoosiers. I think
All
the
right.
Hoosiers go out to
Got the
Eugene, and
Hoosiers going out to
that's
Autzen and
right.
getting it
That's
done.
right. I
All right.
love it. Signetti is he ain't here to mess around. He ain't here to paint.
Little little Signetti magic. All right.
That's right.
I am my last name's Drake. They're the Ducks. Give me the Ducks. Do they do this? I don't even know if they do this. Is
I, maybe
this looks
I
like
don't
something they would do.
know.
This looks like something they would do. That's an O.
Uh,
Oregon, I don't know your song or anything, so just throw up the O.
that's right.
So yeah, give me the Ducks. And then that's where game day is this week. So you can
Hmm.
catch game day. It'll be dark out there, I'm
It'll be
sure, when
dark.
they yeah.
Yep.
It's always fun to see the West Coast because it's always takes like an hour for it to lighten up out there.
Hmm.
But then our Razorback game of the week, we're back on the fields, going to Neyland Stadium, taking on the number 12 Tennessee Volunteers with Bobby back at the helm. I know you're a believer, man. So tell me what you got here. Give me your outright winner and your
Man,
prediction.
if we were playing Auburn, LSU, Texas, Mississippi State, I'd pick the Hogs.
Yep.
But I just don't. I just think it's a tough first game back. I think Tennessee's pretty dang good.
Yeah.
I think we'll be up at halftime, and I think talent will overtake in the end. Uh,
Now preseason you have this as a dub.
yeah, yeah, I did.
Hasn't
Things
gone
change.
exactly. Yeah, things have changed.
Things have changed. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't want to see us get ran out, man. I don't want to see
Yeah.
that. I don't want to see us lay down like we did in Notre Dame. And so I don't know. I got some faith.
Okay.
I mean, Bobby's coaching for his job, So I think he'll have him ready to play, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go. Hogs are up 21-17 at halftime,
Okay.
and we lose 38-28.
Okay.
Lose by
All right.
10.
Okay. All right. I like that. I like that. I'd love. I mean, it'd be fun to watch. I'll gladly take it. I too am taking Tennessee to win outright. Let me. All right. Let's say the defense improves a pinch. Let's say the offense can score in the second half. All right. Let's go 42. Tennessee 42. Arkansas 31.
Okay. I
So
like it. The
11
defense
points.
improves, giving up 42 points. That is improvement technically.
That is sadly an improvement. Yes.
I, yeah, just same thing. I just wanna see us improve. I wanna see us compete. I wanna see us make them sweat. I wanna see the Vols fans tweeting at halftime how fire Heupel because the crappy Hogs have came in and
Yeah.
but yeah, I'll be honest with you. I will be motivated to turn on the TV at 3:15 or not turn on the TV, to switch the channel at
Yep.
3:15 and actually invested, just waiting to see if Bobby can pull out some magic.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see. Again, I don't know what my expectations are, but other than just to I mean, we've said it 1,000 times already on here, but just show some improvement, show some heart, show some fight, some passion, and let's just see how the season plays out. I feel being on social media and radio and stuff, I feel like I think I said anywhere from 30 to 50% wants Bobby to get this job. I might push that up a little bit just from like comments I've been seeing on social media and people calling into the radio that are just obsessed with Bobby, that want
Mhm.
him to have this job. And it's not that I don't like him or that I'm not rooting for him. I hope we win every game the rest of the year, but
Yeah.
it just hasn't. If you look at like all one of the shows, I can't remember what radio show I was listening to, but one of the shows kind of did a breakdown of coaches that have gone back for a second stint at their schools. And
I'm sure it's not good.
it's very rare that it's ever worked out or had definitely much fewer had more success, if not just even success. Most of the time, it was a drop off on the second stint. So, as far as winning percentage, record, whether or not they got to leave on their own accord or or they got let
Yeah.
go. I mean, you can look at Bobby Petrino at Louisville. He's already done it once. So
Yeah.
you've got him. You got Mac Brown in North Carolina. You've got uh, who else? There was a big list,
So this is
but
I
yeah.
just don't know that yeah, the radio show I was listening to this morning, they were kinda on the same thing. All of a sudden, everybody's like, "I think it's gonna be Bobby." Like, "I think he's
Mhm,
gonna win 4 games, and it's gonna be Bobby, and you have to give him the job."
mhm,
And he very it might happen. He might win 4 games. I
right.
don't know. But this is also the same radio show that this morning said that they were never in the Sam Pittman camp when they were the biggest Sam Pittman huggers of any people I've ever heard in my life. They
Will
had
this
the
be the same show that said we were going to win 9 games this year,
Yes, that's the
and
same show, yeah.
we're betting people lunch that Arkansas would cover the spread against Notre Dame,
Correct, yes,
which was
same
only
show.
like
But
7 points. Okay,
they literally said this morning that they were never Sam Pittman apologists. Like, that was word for word what they said. I just was like I couldn't help but laugh. I mean,
yeah, it's
I really wanted I've never called into a radio show, but I just
mhm,
sometimes people just need to be and I only listen to when I take the kids to school
yep,
and then bring them back. It's the only time I
mhm,
listen to them. So I get about 15 minutes is all I get of it, and that's enough to make me forget how dumb they are. So I'm being nice too.
yeah,
And I got family members who listen to certain people, and I'm like, "What are y'all listening to? What are we doing? Like, quit listening to these idiots."
yeah,
Because I'm just telling you. I mean, if me and you had the morning radio show on 6 stations across the state,
mhm,
oh, people love us. Oh, we'd be killing it. We'd
yeah,
be killing it. Like,
yeah,
it's just, they got the platform, so good for
yeah.
them. But,
People want to be, you know, you can equip, you can, you can. It's late. You can equate it to the prosperity gospel, like the preachers that they're out there only pumping sunshine and rainbows.
oh, yeah.
That's what people want in the mornings.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear that the Razorbacks are bad or that we're not going to win 9 games this year on the way to work, you wanna get pumped up. You want that
Good
Folgers in your
vibes.
cup.
Good
Yeah, you want
vibes. That's right.
good vibes and Folgers in your cup, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. Get the morning started off pumping sunshine.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah, I'm excited for a football game. So we 3:15 SEC Network, Hogs at the Vols, Neyland Stadium, 100,000 singing Rocky Top. Uh,
Who's the game that'll go into 3 overtimes before us that we have to
all
watch it on,
right.
like, ESPN News for the first
Yeah.
half?
No, it'll happen. It'll happen.
I hate
Ball, ball,
that's
Ball
my
State and Western Michigan.
yeah, that's my forever standing hot seat is the how they don't give any wiggle room between games, and you gotta your game is now on kickoff is on ESPN News, and then you switch over
Mhm.
and you forget that you had to switch over, and then you gotta switch back. So, that's my, like eternal hot seat is that they don't line up enough space in between games to where you can't just go right into your game.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know who it is. I guess it'd have to be an SEC game. I'm not sure.
Yep.
I don't know. But anyways, hey, so we have a video that hit 9,000 views on TikTok.
Let's go.
9,000 views on TikTok.
Alright.
So,
And we're new to the top.
yeah, brand
We
new.
hadn't even been on the top.
Brand new. We got 3 videos on the talk, and they all got over 2,000 views, and one has 9,000, so we appreciate everybody, and they're commenting. It has, like, 50 something comments. I mean, it's the TikTok may be the way to go for us.
Alright,
But
well,
anyways, we appreciate everybody, all the support. I think we're at 70 YouTube subscribers. We need, like,
okay.
30 more.
I
So
got us a couple more. I was one of them. That,
I
that
appreciate you subscribing to the
I
pod.
I went ahead. I wanted to see how this is gonna go, so I went ahead and hit subscribe this week, so I thought I'd already done it.
That was really nice of you. It
Yeah,
was really nice of you.
I'm here to support
Uh,
me. I love me some me.
but yeah, go give us a like, give us a follow uh, on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and go subscribe on YouTube. And you can find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And we will be back on Tuesday with our position report cards and hopefully a Razorback dub. Take us home, brother.
We'll find out, yeah. Alright, stay classy out there, never yield, and let's woo pig it up.
Go Hogs.